that's all set up. Oh, let me see if oh, camera's in a weird spot. Hello. Oh, that's because I screwed my keyboard up. Inside the keyboard. Camera. Haha, there we go. Cup cam, baby. Anyways. I had the day off today, thanks to a favor that was owed by another employee. And I was going to stream earlier today, but your boy fell asleep because bonus day off, so gonna go ahead and pour some Go Juice in the cup. Ooh. I have a case of Go Juice coming, so I'm temporarily buying Go Juice. And by Go Juice, I mean energy drinks. This one's some random brand. It's called Orange Kiss. I don't know. It looked good. It was cheap. So that was why I purchased it. And now I'm going to put it in my mouth hole. And if it's gross, I'm just going to... Jesus. My wheels are sticking. There we go. Yeah. Poured it into my bubba. Let me take a sip. You know what? Not bad. Alright. It's gonna send my fucking one guy that watches me just fish. Alright. Let's see. Mask on, headset on, camera's in a good spot. Up. Fish. Anyways. Music's jamming, board set up, camera's good. I'm rocking my shit. Game's pulled up. Let me get the save file loaded real quick. It's kind of a groove. So I really don't know what I'm supposed to be doing in this game. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry about that. I just like load up a thing. I remember I went to the office that I needed to go to, so I could talk to the guy. Anyways, we can now go scene swap. I'm down the bottom now. Hey, how's it going? And then we're gonna go cut the music. And now we're big brain detective mode. All right. So what we got? I need to talk to this guy.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
I want to talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in
Yes.
Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to help you, like I'm helping you with the body and your lost gal.
Yes.
I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
I sense there's a but.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Right.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
Is that true, Kim? Are we door opening machines?
I'm not sure I understand. If you're asking us to break down someone's door, it's not going
Yeah,
to
no, I'm not gonna.
Come now. I just need you to go open a little door for me and leave it unlocked. A simple thing. Absolutely nothing shady.
That sounds real shady.
Does this jiggling ooze think he's going to use you? He's got another thing coming. Play his game, son, with your eyes peeled. He's going to slip up, and when he does, you're going to come out on top.
Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig.
Oh, you know what? I might not have to side with this guy. I could go side with the chick on the boat. Hold on.
Of course, Harry, I understand. But if that's the case, I don't think we'll ever find your gun. Even worse, perhaps this was just bad timing for you. Know that you can.
Yes, we both understand.
This may be the only way, he thinks. I won't hold it against you. In fact, we probably should reconsider later.
Alright.
See you soon, Debardeur.
Anyways. I'm gonna go to the pawn shop just to see what they have. I forgot that I used the right analog stick to move. Alright. Because I need to raise the money for my room too. Also, I looked up some basic tips. Nothing that's gonna spoil anything. Just like, hey, what are some base rules about the game that I should know? The day doesn't end until 2 in the morning, and then on top of that, it doesn't end until you go to sleep at 2 in the morning. So I can just keep going until I'm completely satisfied with the day. Which puts my nerves at ease. I can't do anything that involves like a time progression thing. Like I can't do any of those mental things where it's like you need to fester on it for an entire day. But I can, do these where it's like walk around, talk, get clues. Anything that's like a mental capacity thing though. Like where Adel in Critical Race Theory or try to remember where my home is. I can't do that. But I do know where the pawn shop is now because I was confused. They said that it's southwest. So I'm assuming it's this building. Yeah, okay. What do you got? Film projector. Oh, guess I'm going over here now. Kind of machine. What do you got? Military.
It's not often that I see officers from the
Oh, what up?
Elysium in my pawn shop. What can I do?
What do you
for
got?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had
Who are your customers usually?
I kind of like the pawn shop guy.
all kinds of people come through here. Locals,
That's fair.
travelers. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
It's quite the collection.
It keeps me entertained.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
I could test him on his drugs. There's something I'd like to sell.
Let me have a look.
I'll check my pockets.
Anything else you're thinking of
It's
selling?
it's only 32 cents. All right. Damn. All right. That sucks. Don't have anything to sell at the moment.
Another time,
Oh.
perhaps.
Why are you messaging me now? Okay. I can vibe check the guy and see if I can do the drug test. Do you happen to have any guns?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question.
What? Soul? The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
Sold you my gun?
You...
With Kim here too. That just sounded really, really bad.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer.
Yeah.
Said, and I don't like keeping guns
That's fair.
around the shop for long.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to...
You weren't quiet. You were very distraught. You
Gotcha.
said the gun was when I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun...
You sucked on a gun? Good. Very normal.
15 rounds.
Jeez.
The lieutenant looks from you to mine, and then this has got to be the most. Wow, there's pity there too. In case you didn't
Happens to
notice.
the best of us, I guess.
It certainly does. Especially in Rivershaw.
Was
She didn't seem like a policeman. Although she kept referring to herself as a pig. Truth be told.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm.
Yeah, there's a civilian with my gun, and it's a woman.
And now we see
At
you
least.
running around the streets
That
of
limits.
Martinez with you.
It definitely marks it down. Alright.
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
You're right that she could cast aspersions on
Right.
the force. We have to find out.
Maybe. Shady looking guys came in here yesterday. Looking like they'd just taken off their wild pines
Got
overall.
it.
They went their way.
Gotcha, gotcha.
It was a
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your
Gotcha,
gun.
gotcha. Claire? Oh. Yeah. Any idea where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it right now. You just have to hope Everard wasn't lying, and the Union can track her down in
Got
time.
it.
Of course.
I could vibe check. I'll vibe check him.
Okay, he definitely is high.
Gotcha.
Whatever it is, a guarded man like him wouldn't tell you if you asked out loud.
Might be able to aid in our investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions.
Infinity
you may
Dawn West.
have.
Gambling for the win. Yeah, a lot of the things are skill checks, so they take whatever your perk is, and then it's a dice roll on top of your skill. So I was trying to use my knowledge of drugs to be like, hey man, are you smoking? Are you drugged up? I had a 52% chance, so it was 50-50, so I felt safe going for it. I doubt I can try to answer any questions about it. You know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance
Gotcha.
from all.
No one likes to see what you have to see every
Got it.
day. The pawnbroker's gaze is
Well,
already fixed on the
I only got
nonsense
13 cents for selling that one postcard I found, which sucks because I kind of needed more. I need like 130. I only have 26 bucks. All right. In that case, I will go. The person that has my gun is a woman. That's the only information I have. And I don't want to side with the one dude, so I'm gonna go talk to the lady on the pier. Is this your first time playing? It is. I had someone suggest it to me. So, and then they cracked the joke that people always talk about playing it and then never buy it and play it. So I decided after I beat Adamfall, and I was like, before I look into anything else, I gotta beat Disco Asylum. I picked the mentalist guy, so I'm really good at appealing to people's empathy and shit. But the problem is,
All around you, rain falls on the great city of
Sometimes that doesn't help.
Rain drips from the eaves. The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting. Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your
Oh, I got
beard.
shivers.
Grey sky like great battleships. Clouds.
I'm gonna go
collide
talk
with
to the lady on the
one
boat.
another. Rain falls down.
Because I don't want to side with the Union guy, because he kind of seems like a scumlord.
Humid. Your coat shivers
Oh.
from the rain while the city shivers around you.
This just tells me where everything... Oh, this is probably what I needed to do to figure out where everything was at. Oh, whatever.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. At least
Yeah, because I didn't know where the pond... Oh, nice. It's got some of the best rain I've ever seen in a game. I dig the fact that it plays off of the fact that... Whoa, what's going on here? Hello? Uh-oh. Hey, broken camera. I'm assuming if I just open the menu and shut it again, it'll be fine. I almost have Lonesome Long Way Home figured out, so at least I'll have a place to stay. I did side with the dude on top of the thing to get in, but I don't know if I'm going to side with the big... Unless that just like permanently locked me and working with him. But I gotta figure out where my home is. So that's what's going on. I need to find an armor piece. I gotta get the boots off the victim's feet. Call Sylvia using Kim's shortwave to ask whether she made the call. Ask around about the tattoo's possible meaning. I need to talk to Joyce. I need to find the badge. I'm trying to get $130 so I can pay off my thing. I did read that you can kind of make it cheaper by being a dick, but I'm not trying to be that type of officer. 2200, I can talk to Kim. Right. I'm not done with the field autopsy because I haven't questioned everybody yet. Oh, no, the camera's fucked. Uh-oh. Hey, how do I... Did I... I don't know how I did that, but... I fixed it, so we're good. I'm gonna go talk to the boat lady. That's my next step, is I'm gonna go talk to the boat lady. I have no idea who has my gun, but I did limit it down to now it's you know who probably has it? I have a gut feeling. It's this one bitch up here. It's this one that was screaming at me.
Hello again, officer.
Hey.
Have you come to admire my mural?
Keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at?
The lieutenant is desperately searching for another handkerchief.
Oh, you're looking at Joyce.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish
All right.
features. The woman on the boat does not notice her
Oh,
staring.
some of the other fertility is that you can turn on caps lock to auto sprint when you run around. Good news is I'm not using a mouse and keyboard. I'm actually playing on the Xbox.
That is on her. Someone's got to
I think it's just I can click on the stick and sprint, but it's all
On
good.
a first name basis with her, are we? Piggy's moving up in the world.
Ozone. Yeah, what's ozone?
It's where they grow whores like her and their whoremen.
I think this bitch has my gun. I'm not gonna lie. She's been negative ever since I bumped into her.
Have you got a crush on her? Aching for an opportunity to defend her honor?
I don't like her. I don't like the two kids that were around the dead body. I failed that. I didn't realize that you were supposed to smack some sense into the kid, and so I was being like a normal officer where I'm like, if I hit this kid, this will be bad. I'm not gonna lay a hand on it. And then it gave me a debuff, and I'm like, come on, man.
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit.
Cool.
I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
I have an opinion on this. You want to hear it?
Yeah?
You know what? I love public art.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
You've lessened her desire to deface the
Ah. It's the act of your dad coming in and saying that it's cool. Like you're doing something, your dad's like, oh, that's pretty cool. I like that too. And you're like, I don't want to do this no more. I don't know how I feel about that energy drink I got. It's not bad. It's not good either. Hey, you know anything about the guy that's been hanged in a tree?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative
That is
manner.
true. Also, Infinity, if you don't mind me saying hi, I forgot to
We weren't put on
introduce
this
myself.
earth to make your life
My name is
pleasant.
Vapordan. I'm glad that you swung by. I don't know where you came from because you do have a first-time chat badge. So, I do like learning what people hear about me. Because then I can kind of be like, okay, at least I know like where people are hearing about me. So you want to talk about the murder? This.
What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells?
Isn't armor art?
Ugh, alright. Sad piggy. I'll give you
It's
this
the UK
one.
and it's 1 a.m. I'm
I
scrolling
saw
Disco
a little
since it's
girl
my
in a
favorite
fishing
game.
village
Ah,
running
cool.
around, no
For me,
boy
it's like
behind
5
her.
at night.
Cute.
I was actually gonna start a bit earlier. But I had a favor from one of my coworkers. I cashed it in because it's Cinco de Mayo. I didn't want to go to working Cinco de Mayo because that sounds horrible. And then I fucking slept in because my dumbass was like, I don't have to work. I can sleep. And so now I started like roughly around like near 5. So I don't know how long I'm streaming, but I'm glad that you came by. I'm glad that
If you
someone
have
who's
been
interested in the
aware,
game is here
the
because
village is a
I like
shithole
asking people
down the
who like
coast
the
from
game that
main
I'm playing
plaza.
about stuff
Have a
because
good
they normally know
time.
that stuff. And it's nice to meet new people. I like meeting people from different time zones. No, not 5 a.m., 5 p.m., sorry. It's 5 at night. If it was 5 a.m., dude, I'd be like, bro. Then again, I do work a night shift, so sometimes I am up until 5 in the morning. I try not to be, but sleep. Yeah. Little girl in the fishing village. Gotcha.
No, no. That's all the snitching, Cindy the Skull. I have a weakness for animals. It's the animal thing
Gotcha.
again. Damn it.
Or a weakness for police officers, miss. Thank you,
Alright,
by the way.
so I gotta find a lady in the fishing village. Which I don't know how to get to the fishing village. I'm assuming it's close to the port, right? That'd be the most sense. That's the little girl in the fishing down the coast. Yeah, okay. I wonder if that's the chick that's standing up front of the bookshop. Anyways, hey,
You're back. Good. What can I help you?
you're on a boat. Fucking obvious, like. Tell me about this alleged drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samaran Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing.
Got it.
Wild Pines has suspected it for
Okay.
years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and
Oh, jeez.
dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the
Fair.
stuff.
The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal?
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose
Got it.
track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock.
So I need to go north.
North of here.
Wildpine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs?
Okay.
I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far
Got
as the
it.
company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a
So I
cut.
gotta figure out where the drugs are coming from.
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrart in the dock workers.
True.
Union. Still, every chain has its
Am
weak.
I gonna need bolt cutters for this?
Unlikely, officer.
Alright.
I'm talking about the
Lorries.
lorries. Once the ingredients reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp.
Oh.
Vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the
Oh, I
drivers
wonder
and
if the
go
guy that I
hand
talked to
One
who
of
was
them might be
singing might
waiting
know
for a
anything about
crucial
this.
shipment. I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets
Oh.
with you.
You'll be indebted to her, in a way. But one step ahead of the Union.
That's fair. Okay, I've made up my mind about the smuggling investigation.
Yes?
We'll probe the drivers.
Excellent.
Also, I got another
According to
thing
my
that I got
reports,
developed.
There are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know.
Okay,
something.
talk to the lorry drivers.
It may come to nothing, or
Yeah,
it may just blow
yeah,
the case
shush.
wide open. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
You seem rich. Can I have some money? Do you know anything about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
So you know something about the tattoos?
Better not tie the fourth day to the backstage. I hope that
She wants to answer the question.
Got it.
Protocol keeps her.
Okay. Do you know anything about the strike?
everything.
Why don't you save regular
Right
but
up
there's
to,
places you
but
can
not
soft talk
including
by accident.
trade secrets.
Fair. What is your role in this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands
Gotcha.
to Wild Pines.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the
Oh.
problem. The union stopped all negotiation. Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Oh yeah, I've talked to Jean-Luc.
Oh, so you've met him. Has he been...
My colleague has his peculiar.
Yeah, I sided with. I talked to Jean-Luc.
Of course. To each their own.
How were attacks going before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of...
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February.
Gotcha,
the bay
gotcha,
was
gotcha.
still partially...
But the strike began.
I wasn't the original negotiator here.
Gotcha,
I
gotcha,
took
gotcha,
over
gotcha.
after...
This isn't the first time the union has gone.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say,
I'll poke
aggressive.
around a little bit
Of
later.
course. How else can I help?
I've talked to Everett.
You have. And how did you...
He
learn
hurt
this?
me with his chair.
Finally, time to choose sides.
I didn't. He's a beautiful man, beautiful and just. He's a bloated rainbow socialist. I can do business with him for a socialist who's reasonable. He's not the champion I have chosen. I wish to reveal to you in the cause of the capital. It's not important if I liked him. I was doing my job.
Of course, detective. Excuse me for implying...
I'm a
otherwise.
level-headed detective who's drunk.
The RCM does not pick sides in this. I hope it doesn't come off any other way.
I might have been drunk, but I'm trying to become a level-headed detective.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How could I stop you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tell her she'll like you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, your disgusting necktie agrees completely.
I forgot about the horrible necktie. Mr. Everett is helping me find my gun.
Oh. That's
What do you
so
think about Kim? Kim's
helpful
pretty cool.
of him.
I like the fact that he's kind of sharp-witted and he doesn't try to guide you at all, but also he doesn't fault you for being in a depressive state. So I kind of dig him. He's pretty nice.
The lieutenant looks at you, and you can swear his jaw muscle is
Yeah,
trembling.
I like the fact that he's kind of like this, like he's the more like you can be more of the whatever cop you want to be, and he's kind of the like the strong man. Like, hey, let's keep yourself level-headed. I'll kind of guide you, but I'm not gonna force you to do anything.
And conventional police officers sometimes lose
That's
their
true.
balance. They then go around and tell people about this to gauge their reactions. It's all
I
part
don't
of
know where
the
my gun is.
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a gun?
Mr. Everett says it's almost ready to be found soon.
Did he now? Well, then it should be any day now. Unless, of course, he's lying
Yeah,
to
I
you.
need to find my gun.
Anyway, was there anything else? Of course, detective. Should something come up later?
Yeah.
Is there anything I can help you with?
You know what? I'm gonna gamble for the cash thing.
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that
What do you
easy,
mean?
is it? Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
What nice fabrics.
Why, yes. Tucked away under that still
She's rich.
raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, a silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat. While dull orange pearls hang from her earlobe.
We go gambling. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, bruh,
Her light green eyes
you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Plus, I need 130. What it's called, real. I need 130 real.
Now look at you.
Yeah. Shut up.
Misery, you're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too.
Goddamn working man, I'm not ashamed to shake this leech for some dough.
You think your little
Hello, Josh.
communism protects you from this? No. Oh God, the lieutenant is here too. Do not.
As I was saying, if there's any way...
Oh, I have to use volition.
Please don't hesitate to
Father
ask.
noticed me. That joke's never gonna die, is it? Oh, dude, I could so fucking rag this old lady for money. I have 70%. Give me money!
Voila, you're doing it. Really put your back into it. Yell it from the top of
Money! Fucking, I'm turning into fucking Arthur. We ain't got no money. Help me, I'm poor. I need money to keep living.
Ah, yes, of course. I'm sad to hear that. How much do you need?
Vape Daddy on my left butt cheek. There's the Gamer Subs flavor name right there. Fucking Vape Daddy. It's me like, it would be me in like the fucking like the church festives with the mask on.
She's surprisingly nonchalant about this. Could it be
You know what? I could ask her straight for the rent.
that she's letting on?
That would solve this problem instantly.
That's a good sum. Not too small, not fantastically large.
She
Wow, that was easy.
hands them to you. The paper
Is my friend nickname for you on Discord? Oh yeah, I forgot you can set people's private names. That looks so stupid. Anyways, the fact that I was just like, hey, she was like, cool.
Whoa. Did you see how easy that was?
Nay, 'twould be dishonorable, and mine honor is my life. I literally only needed 130.
Can you eat honor? Are you an honorvore? Give me a break.
So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer. It may not be technically illegal under the Emergency Act, but still.
I want to talk to you something.
You're right, man. that donations are permitted under the Emergency Act.
Which he most certainly will do. Now, how else can I help the RCM?
Nothing. You literally just solved one of my problems.
Of course, Detective.
Rich people are cool when they're old. No, it's set in
Lonesome.
Oh,
Long way.
I learned where my home is. I think.
Here we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store.
Did I learn that I have a home?
There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times.
Oh, I don't have a home.
And so are those people.
I'm homeless. So what'd that do for me? Oh. I've gained the bigger opportunity to learn more perception, and if I take drugs, I gain a new thing. It's a weird kit bash of, like, different places.
Hey.
What up, Redrick?
Psst. Hey.
What up,
you.
Redrick?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism.
How come there's word on the street?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their
I haven't said anything like that.
Murder, okay, not in so many words, but don't deny it. You're about to. Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder, or do we get right down to it?
I'm not a communist.
Very well. I guess no one will build communism then. Did someone mention cocaine? Are we doing?
Shut up.
There's one.
No, shut up. I want to lay down and let the water carry me downward. I'm not becoming a communist. Oh, the camera did the thing again. There we go. Oh yeah, one of your voices is you're a I think you're a drug addict. Anyways, I now can go pay the hotel person. So I can cover my damages. Like a good officer. I also need to figure out what's going on at the docks. How do I go in and pay the guy? Oh, use main entrance. There was a calendar that said it was like 19 something. I think you're right though. I think it was like the 50s. I think it's like the 40s or 50s. Cannot. I'd like to enter the building, please. I got money to pay the guy. Excuse me, sir. Sir. Hello.
Can I help you?
So about that money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
I got your money.
Well,
Slam the bills down on the counter. I have a check on it. Here it is. Sorry for the trouble.
great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered.
Oh, cool. I gained a level up.
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with him.
I don't know. I'd fucked up.
It's good you paid before 9 p.m. or your door would have been locked.
It's like Sony Universe, I think. Yeah. It's like part UK, part Russian. It uses Real. It's like kind of a kit bash of like, I guess I'd say like the communist era. Like it's not the US side. It's like communist era across the ocean type shit.
Please pay each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 reals.
So if I want a room for tonight, I need to make $20.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
Got it. Cool. Alright, let's I gotta level up skill, but I also jam mystery. Right, I need to talk to I gotta talk to the drivers. You need to find 12 real to pay for your room at the Whirling. Okay. So do I have to pay that now? For the night? Or do I have to pay it? Like if I go talk to the guy, hey, I'd like a room.
Can I help you?
Or do I get this night free and then it's every... It was like 0.2. I'm wondering if I get tonight's free and then it's... Because I'm not seeing the prompt. Oh. I'm gonna go talk to the drivers now. Oh yeah, I forgot I have a skill upgrade. What would be a good choice? Logic, encyclopedia, rhetoric, trauma, civilization. Calculus, suggestion. Connect to station 40. That's how to become more cop. Authority. I've been rocking the empathy skill like crazy. Volition. Endurance. Pain threshold. Yeah, there's the drug test thing. If I boost this one, I can go back and talk to the one guy that's high down in the what is it? In the pawn shop. Half right. Composure, interfacing, sneak, reaction speed, perception, hand-eye coordination. How do I level up these? Oh. Do you say that I should boost suggestion, Josh? In that case, I will take suggestion. Alright, cool. I'm curious on how to like level up the main stat though. Anyways, let's talk to this one guy. Hey. Hey.
Hello again, my man. What's on your mind?
Sorry, I'm dumb. Your first night is free. Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's why I was like, why can't I pay him? Why can't I you seem like a man who knows about drugs.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics
Oh, shit.
go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness.
Wait, hold on. He's got tattoos, too. I wonder if I could be like, hey, man, do you know anything about these tattoos?
But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why need Peru, man?
Ah, okay. So it's like if I get all the skills like level 2, the big one would turn into 2. Okay.
Just be straight.
So if I just keep upgrading the psych thing, I'll just become a better psych. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I didn't mean to burp the mic. Let me be straight with you. I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs out of Terminal B.
We have a critical need, sir.
Just-
Someone on
Hey,
this
man,
roundabout is
I'm
waiting
trying to
for a
figure out.
shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry.
Ah, okay. Got it. So it's the lump sum of whatever's on the... Got it. So, like, if my average is 2, my skill at the very end would become 2. I got it. Okay. Someone on the roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment in the harbor to load on the lorry and drive to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I
Gotcha,
wouldn't get in
okay.
trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Who do you think could be conducting the drug trade?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly
Gotcha.
of Red Shaw.
It's not a lie. It's something else. Impossible to say what at this point, but there's something in him. Some trepidation.
Gotcha, okay.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that.
Busy.
All the analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea. A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more
There we go.
trees.
So, he doesn't know anything about the drug trade, so I need to keep talking to other lorry drivers. So I need to find more people. I know there's a crazy lady over here. Hey.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays. Nothing. No. This one is a monster in disguise.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Where am I?
Hey.
Who are you?
The smile on her face has disappeared, replaced by the weary aspect of a cornered beast.
Are you alright, ma'am?
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic
Oh,
jam
shit.
in the 50s.
What to do in the 90 key channel points? I don't know. I don't got many channel things to do. Yeah, I know that his thing is coming up because it's on his account. I think all I have is like hydrate, take an ad break, and then I added the new thing where I can tell stories about weird shit that has happened in my life that I keep tabs on because weird shit happens to me a bunch. Where used to be about the 50s.
The men have a small joke when everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic when you can make the world out of amber?
Where else would you be?
Back in Mecca, during the time of the revolution. The side walls and cafes until you came along, that is.
Right, I have some other questions for you. Please, questions.
Why not? Anything? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
Ask for 60 stories. I do have a 10-minute timer on there, so it's not just like the entire stream. I have to fucking try to think of a bunch of stories. Because I gotta rack my brain for them. So I kind of gave a gap so I could be like, okay, if someone does, I got another one in the chamber. There's one I have in the chamber right now, which is, it's hilarious because of the type of person I am. Hey man, what are you hauling?
Diamonds?
Oh shit.
Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
Okay, but what are you really hauling?
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
So you don't know what you're hauling in your own lorry?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo. If you know what
That
I
is
mean.
true.
She says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
What if the cargo is contraband?
Then it's contraband, Lowman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
Assumed away.
She's just a distracted old woman.
You hear that, Lowman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Wait, why is that, Lieutenant?
Nothing. I just don't think she's...
He's worried, but not for her. For you. What is it about this woman? If she's not connected to anything.
A pale dream is what it is.
Seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs.
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, no drugs can compare.
Where can I get my hands on experience like that?
If you don't know,
What? I wanted to ask if you'd be interested in smoking some drugs.
why would I want to do that?
For commerce, the lifeblood of the isolates.
Lowman, what in the name of God are you talking about?
Okay, let me put it this way. Are you the one smuggling drugs to Terminal B?
Maybe. Probably not. makes no difference to me either way.
You said earlier you don't know where you're going. Could it be drugs?
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiris to Grat, the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiris to Grat, Loman?
Drugs?
No, Loman.
Damn this. Make her answer.
If I had to guess, who do you think is smuggling drugs around here?
Easy. It's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet.
That's correct. There is no.
I already talked to him, so that's not true. Doable. I thought I made the. Oh, you did the math for channel points. Okay. I was like, I made it pretty cheap. I think it's only like 250 points. Are you making fun of me right now?
I will never make fun of her.
Ma'am, you're not responsible for what the client puts in your load.
Lay off her.
What?
Diamonds are good for you, Loman. You should try them sometime. Make yourself pretty like Eva.
This lady's being confusing.
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad.
There
I
you
can
go.
listen to me, or I can just relax and.
I think we're done here, no?
Yeah.
Yes, go. Enough jamboree.
Can I, like, go check what's inside her shit? Is this a bridge I can cross? Can I not walk across that? Okay, well, I can't check her cargo. Okay, so apparently there's a third guy that I can talk to. The skinny man's not it. The old woman is being coy, but I can't really press her on anything. It's ready to look into the lady's shed. But she might be hauling drug. I need to figure out who hauling drug. So who's the third guy? Is this dude?
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Where exactly are you from?
What's it to you?
Curiosity. You gotta figure out the strike mess.
Big mess caused by union people. But I only fight for the rights of the people.
I'm interested in your background.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Yeah, I think I've been there.
Uh-huh. It was a long time ago.
What is a strike?
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide who beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we... When the man moves around, you perceive some serious act. There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
My composure is telling me that this guy is not all he seems.
His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
You wearing new clothes?
He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not
What
his.
is your goal?
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working. If the
Am I able to
bastards
breach the
hadn't
entrance?
shut the main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open, but try to get in through the second. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean
Have you considered storming in?
Why don't you go arrest them?
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home.
No. They will give up eventually.
Alright. Who's the third truck driver? Is it this guy up here? Hey.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
Complete shit. Yeah, it's nice enough.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plain. Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to
Any
talk.
idea who killed the hangman?
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
The Harbor's primary suspicion. In your opinion, do you think any of the dock workers killed him?
What a thought. Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course. Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
What's that mean?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable
Did
efforts.
you kill him?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts.
He means a more violent faction could easily take.
Understood. This has been of limited use.
No problem. I wish the best to you,
Alright.
sir.
So I'm missing a third truck driver. I don't know where he's at. I have an idea, though. I've made friends with John Luke, or at least he respects me a little bit. Could I just, like... Hey, would you mind if I just sort of kind of hit that button real quick? No? Alright. Hey, John.
The unpromising race pupil returns. There is nothing funky. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss.
Okay, well, I can't do that. Sort of. Not fully. I can go talk to him real quick. Oh, is he supposed to be the third lorry driver? That makes a lot of sense. Oh, God. Stairs. Are you the third lorry driver? Hey.
Looking for something?
You're a lorry man, right? Okay, so he is a lorry man. Got it.
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let any... You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Mirita.
Gotcha.
Safri. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight. So they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage. Racial economic sabotage.
Listen, I agree. It's our responsibility to keep the poison off the streets. See if I can...
He eyes you wearily, unsure how to respond. This goes on for about 2 seconds. Then,
I don't know shit. If I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Looks like criminals have left.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry
That's fair.
unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kids sneaking out
Gotcha.
at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cans.
Oh, yeah? Well, then what are you hauling?
there was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
Did see one lorry with the trailer doors open on my way here. Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved his country. We were having a good debate about genetics
Oh, jeez.
at the Wheeling in Rags when some kid boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over
Shit.
it. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Bad for him, I guess.
It's a fucking travesty is what it is.
If it's not you, then who's running drugs to Terminal B?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealand. That beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam.
Wait, the street vendor?
If he was peddling drugs as well. Of course he's a lorry driver.
Huh?
What? He's tribar, natural liar.
Gotcha.
I wouldn't be so sure about it.
Alright, guess I gotta go talk to him. We're done for now. So the dude all the way down here that was trying to sell me a bunch of stuff and was complimenting me, he's also a truck driver, and he might be the one selling drugs. Hey, do you do drug? Are you drug?
Everything's still cool here, officer.
If I had the ability to do that. So, Sing, what's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives.
Yeah?
Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
I fucking hate this guy. We're looking for a lorry driver who's transferring drugs out of the harbor.
That's so cool. You investigating the local drug trade like some cool nut? But I am not a lorry driver. I am just a street vendor. I don't know anything about
I mean, you did get tagged by another lorry driver.
Who said that? It's the fat racist.
The fat racist.
I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder, and he's not. I'm okay. Maybe I'm a lorry driver too, a little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
So you're embarrassed to tell me.
No, I just forgot. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity.
Listen, Stealing. Someone said that you're the one smuggling drugs. I'm just trying to figure out who the fuck's doing it. Are you smuggling drugs?
No! That's insane! It's the fat hater. He's been eyeing me and he sent you here. Maybe he's the one, huh? Have you thought about
I'm just about to fucking go full bad cop and just tell me what the drugs are. Just grab them.
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is
Yeah, give me some information.
Crowd, you know, the drug
Who's in this drug crowd?
He doesn't want to talk about that.
Ugh.
He's afraid.
Give me the information. Oh yeah, there's the. Come on. Who are you afraid of?
Look, there's bad people doing bad things
Yeah.
here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I've spent 15 years working my way up.
If you don't want to get into this mess, you have to give us a reason to move on. Just fucking. Everybody sing.
It's a she,
Oh.
okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
You talking about the old lady?
I don't know. Maybe.
It could be. She was
The
strong.
old lady's the drug person.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky.
Yeah, shut up. Old lady, we figured out that you're the drug lady. Ma'am. Drugs.
The woman is still hunched over the railing, her head swaying
Hey,
to the
hey,
music. Her
hey.
Huh? What is it? What do you want?
Alright, are you the lady driver?
Can you just call me a lady, Harissa?
She clearly doesn't think she's a lady. Don't repeat it.
I was told of a woman driver. You're the only woman here.
I'm not that either, Harissa. I've gone too far from it all to remember. I'm only terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me.
Then who's the female driver I was told of?
How should I know?
Why
I spend a lot of time with the other communers.
are you scared of the people you used to know?
I have my movies to go because they can no longer recognize the person I once was.
So now I gotta find another driver.
The big ones, the trucks. There's no women and men there. It's all just. In the middle of this town, there's a ghostly motorway. It takes all the people away.
You feel very cold suddenly, as if standing face to face.
Alright, so she doesn't have any information.
Feeling dissipates.
That's all I need to know, thank you.
Is an age.
Oh, Sim.
Something in her is pulling towards some unknown rest state. She twitches like a snake.
Alright, well. You keep on doing whatever the fuck you're doing. I'm gonna ask the other drivers if they know anything about a woman driver that isn't you. Alright, let's go talk to Poetry Man. Hey, Poetry Man. anything about a lady driver?
I don't want to talk about
What?
that.
I don't mean to pry, but I need your help.
Man, I was hoping it isn't gonna be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
What does she look like?
A youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool
Alright.
way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet.
Okay.
Dyed. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she
What's her
went.
name?
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the lady driver. She kept
So
her
I'm
name
looking for
secret.
someone with purple
Me
and
too.
something hair. Alright.
Now I see why.
I'm asking who's conducting the drug trade.
I didn't, man. I told
Alright.
you I was.
He still is. Hoping. It's just wishful thinking on his part.
When did she leave?
Damn, I don't want to. Please,
We can't just let.
that's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the
Hey,
investigation.
It won't come to that. We won't.
I don't believe you.
You said she's troubled.
She's got the darkness in her. That young person.
She shared this.
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
I was told everyone's afraid of her.
I heard the rumors. I saw the other
Ugh.
guys looking at me strange when we.
Did this violent life.
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind.
Hey, when she left, did she leave her lawyer behind?
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay?
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one. Push Tommy, and it will break his heart. Now is not the time to focus on feelings. You need that info.
Thank you. Frank.
Yeah. I won't bother him. I can go talk to the racist paper owner. Hey, man. You know anything about a blue and purple-haired lady?
Looking for something?
I know you've been giving me the runaround. Fess up. Where's the lady driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
First, you knew Sealing didn't do it.
He did something. He stole his embroidery.
He's been expecting this. He's really puffed himself up.
Who are you speaking?
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Evashel West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
So who does? You?
No. He means La Puta Madre.
The name resounds like a bell in the
Ah.
air. A
I
dark
put that out
dawn.
there.
You get. Looks like the lieutenant has a plan.
Yeah, him.
Who is the
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
peonies?
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all
Who's
over
the Puta
union.
Madre?
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him.
I'm
Multi-ethnic
gonna let
conflicts.
Kim do his thing.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peonist job to find out who that is. It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking team.
Oh shit, Kim's got him.
I'm not scared of you or the
Yeah, Kim's out here just like,
under the protection of the Roman
hell yeah, Kim.
Doctors Guild.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect
Fuck
him?
Kim. All right.
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. I softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to finish the job.
Oh shit. All right. I got a pretty good chance of passing this. Plus, I got 2 buffs. I got Kim bluffing and then him sneaking around in the cabin. Babinga!
Like this, only respect 2 things. Strength and fear. Time to turn up the volume.
Show me your lawyer right fucking now. The lady driver's here. Where is it?
Fuck you, I told you. I'm not gonna...
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
Been to your fucking lorry. I know where it is. I'm gonna burn it down. You hear me?
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke.
Now it's not a big deal for him anymore. This is how he saves face.
Where exactly is your lorry?
Past the monument. Down there. The Green Temple. Now leave me the fuck alone.
Alright.
Okay?
A small temple by the monument. Green.
Looks like he got his adrenaline up, too.
Alright. This would probably be the time that I want to collect the tools out of Kim's car, right? I feel like... What am I looking for again? Some beat-up thing past the monument. This one? Oh. Weird animation. Alright. Are you going to investigate the truck? There we
This
go.
green found, A to Z, contemporary, is parked in the shadow of the room.
This must be the one he told us about. Unless he was lying.
Peek in the window.
The glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. It feels like you're peeking into someone's home residence. Inside it's private, cozy, warm, dusty too.
Well, most people don't do this. I'm going to try the door handle.
The door is open. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced.
How are we going to get this open, Ken?
Let's get the pry bar from my kinema and smash in the window.
Good idea.
I don't know how good it is. These investigators take a
Alright. Time to commit small vandalism. Legal vandal... Oh, okay. Apparently my guy didn't want to take the short route. Alright, Kim. Let's go grab your crowbar. Do. Open. Crowbar. That's not... Crowbar.
Inside,
Yeah.
You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and
Pull the
a
toolbox
soft
out.
metallic drawer.
Grab the pry
slides
bar.
out. The pry bar feels nice and cold and
Hell yeah.
useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The pull-out toolbox slides back.
Cool. I'm assuming I gotta do the thing where I gotta equip it too. X. Don't I have another brain thing I can do? I thought I unlocked a new brain thing. There's a lot of brain things. Alright. Yeah, okay. I'm assuming I go into tools and then be like, I want to equip this. There we go. It's crowbar time! Yeah.
This screen found, A to Z, contemporary.
Oh, I might
is parked in the shadow of the ruins.
fail this.
Overhead. It's seen in the face.
Crowbar!
Pry bar in hand, you take a hard swing at the window. A loud thump rings out and the pry bar bounces back, leaving a tiny spider web on the glass. Goddamn maggot. Drag your ass to the gym and do some reps right now.
Hit again.
Another futile thump.
This has been hard enough. No need to make it any harder.
He smashes it into the window. Droplets of glass fly everywhere, shattering
Yes.
over the...
It went better than I expected. Open it from the inside.
Alright.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume.
We got in.
overwhelms you.
I failed it like 4 times, but we got in.
Plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio
Ooh,
transmitter
toolbox.
in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat.
Alright, let me
Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
admire the posters.
These are movie posters featuring starlets
Cool.
from Longford. One of them particularly catches your eye. A centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat.
That seems like something I need to check it
The
out.
actresses and the rear actor all
Yeah.
smile you a warm goodbye. A radio transmitter.
Examine the
is
radio.
looks like the frequency dial is absent.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
Is there anything we do with the radio?
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without the dial.
Got it.
The smell of 1,000 cigarettes, some dead actresses, and a rusty old
Fair.
toolbox under the seat.
Check the pedals.
You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like, but one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the
Why would anyone glue a piece of sandpaper to the gas pedal?
Sandpaper? A novel technique. Must be to offer some extra grip to the driver's
That's fair.
The movie stars are still smiling from the
Me.
wings. A metallic
So we
door
got
slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper.
unfold the newspaper.
It's an issue of Petty Ferric from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its
Hey, a
pages.
note.
It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematics. These formulas look oddly painful.
Oh, it's how to use the radio.
It's the handle, but they give you a headache.
ULAN frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
Well, hold on to that.
The pull-out tool
Alright,
box
time to move this
is
poster.
one of them. The actress is draped in a sheathed dress. One of her shoulders bare. A feeling of tenderness washes
Yeah,
over
yeah, yeah.
you. Wait, doesn't she resemble someone you know? But you can't put your finger on whom exactly.
Oh, okay.
The actresses and the rear
Well-
actor all smile you a warm goodbye. You close the
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to
Sure.
Jones?
What do you want to talk about, Kim? What's on your mind, Kim?
Alright, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
What do you think of all this, Kim?
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far.
Ow.
The evidence seems
I
to
got a
point
bug
to
bite right
rather
on my fucking
extensive and
waistline.
well-organized
Ow.
operation.
There we go.
I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide
Well, we
net.
got the thing to be able to use the radio, too.
I'm not sure what the ULAN frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM.
I mean, we could always ask the one radio station.
listening in on your call between you and your station. A worrying prospect.
Will the RCM open an investigation into this?
We should return to the murder case, see what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it. There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation sometime later when we are done here. We do not want to get caught in that. The fact that one hasn't started
Gotcha.
already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either.
How do you think this is connected to the Union?
We didn't find anything conclusive linking them to the smuggling operation.
Gotcha.
But somehow, my suggestion is we use it against the Union in any way we can, to our own ends. It's a slippery hill, but we just might be able to pin them down in the
Gotcha.
down the road.
What about the movie posters?
As elegant as they are.
Don't be fooled. Desire always plays a role.
Maybe the trader's some sort of xenophile.
Yes, well,
Unimportant.
as
Don't be fooled. Desire
yes, well,
unimportant.
as
Don't be fooled.
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
Debrief over.
Alright. Well, we got some information to go share with what's-her-face. I'm still holding the crowbar, which I find hilarious that I can just parade around with a crowbar. Yeah, so got a minute? What up?
I saw you poking around in Lady Driver's lorry. She in trouble?
No trouble. She's gonna be fine.
Oh man, that's like a load off my mind. All that stress was messing up my rhymes.
Let's plan on those rhymes anyway.
Oh, you know. Tommy Leholm's gonna be a musician. Sprechgesang. But with me,
Nice.
I've got a lot of free time on the road to hone my craft.
What time are they home?
Tommy Leholm was taken.
Huh.
My real name's Jerry Lafitte. Tommy's way
Fair
better.
enough.
It's more him.
Good luck with that, Tommy.
Yeah, you too. Be safe, detective.
Detective Dan and his trusty crowbar. Alright, hey lady, we figured out something about the lady that's in the truck and I smashed her window with a crowbar, which was kind of cool. Could you give us some information now, since we have information for you? We'll trade info for info. Hello, miss.
You're back. Good. What can I help
We spoke to the lawyerman.
Yes, my eyes
Ah,
on
level
the
up.
harbour have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered?
It's good enough to conclude.
Yes. And
She's trying to conceal her excitement. The lieutenant is about to interject. Cut him off. This decision should be yours.
The lieutenant's got a higher rank than me.
If there is an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing operation, subject to...
of course, detectives. In any case, you've held up your end. I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this...
The words bloodbath sound cold in her mouth. They taste of iron and strawberry.
How are the lynching and the strike connected?
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security
Do you
detail.
need a security detail?
Absolutely not. These mercenaries
I
are
gotcha.
muscle, pure and simple. They're
Who are they?
Crenell, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They wear ceramic
Oh,
armor,
shit.
have semi-automatic weapons and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian
Well,
environment.
the problem is, one of you guys is dead.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit.
Oh.
This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him. He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday
Shit.
night. Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbour. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there.
Gotcha.
The remaining... It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal.
Gotcha.
What is the nature of this?
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union
Oh, fuck.
militants.
It will be all of them. The decision is already made.
Maybe the investigations continue, but you know, share resources intelligence.
Surely you're joking. These people are killers. My only hope is that yours provides a single, concrete... If you don't pin this on someone good, and do it fast, they will
Oh, shit.
identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
Okay.
They would have to project strength and
Got it,
power.
okay.
The debardeurs have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Jeez.
Have you ever seen a Hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty.
Got it.
These men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded
Oh,
weapons.
shit.
Even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all.
Yeah, this might be bad.
As I said, a bloodbath.
I think the confrontation is inevitable.
It doesn't have to be like this. Nameless, badgeless officer of the citizens' militia. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
Let's see. Line of questioning that I'm trying to think. This colonel, the one that was hanged, do you know him?
If you mean, did I see him alive?
You don't know how you know. It's not written on her face. nor in her voice, but she had sympathy for this.
His name was...
Lely,
Okay.
his service name, a nom de guerre, most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one. He was 40
Gotcha.
or 50. It's hard to say.
What else?
He was Occidental, I think. Light brown hair.
Gotcha.
In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it, through the injury. That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once.
Oh yeah, where's your mercs?
They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly,
Gotcha.
they think you're...
Vigilantes. You're a professional officer of the only legitimate authority in Revachol.
We still need to know where they are.
You're likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position to
Oh.
mediate if I don't appear involved.
I apparently have a bunch of points in this. Let's go gambling.
One is obviously the scab leader at the harbor gates.
Gotcha.
The one chanted, the other has a vantage point in
Wait.
the building south of the roundabout. They were keeping tabs on you while you were canvassing the lorry drivers.
One must be the goon in the elephant clothes.
That may be so. I still hope...
For all your talk of
Oh,
avenging this
you know who the two guards are? It's the big fucker and the guy that's sitting up on top of the tower.
If it appeared I were intervening on behalf of the Union.
Your concern may be appearances. Ours is keeping the peace.
I hope I can answer it better.
How much time do we have?
Until the executions start.
Okay.
Truthfully, I don't know.
Gotcha.
It depends.
They don't report their progress.
Not on this matter. I'm afraid
Okay,
they
cool.
consider this a person.
5 days, not more. Maybe soon.
Well, I've definitely made the most of day one.
It's a matter of days, not
Alright,
weeks.
well, that's enough for now.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news.
Oh, hey, can you tell me anything
If
about
there
these
is
tattoos?
anything else I can help. Of course. Excuse my hesitation.
That's another thing, is I need to figure out something about the tattoos.
For about half a minute, in silence.
It was taken with a trigger not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
What do you think?
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read. I can't. But that's how you read this story. Points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent.
Like stars in the sky?
Close. Port cities. This is an Oronese map of the waterways. A sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago. The sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
Do you know anyone that could tell me more?
His platoon members? The other contractors?
Gotcha.
Though
It could go this or the other way. Maybe if you're tactful, it could be beneficial.
Yeah.
Do what you have to do, detective. I don't think deciphering that tattoo should come before public security. But if you
Yeah.
should wade into...
We will be careful, ma'am.
That's all for tattoos. I think I got enough information from her. She's definitely been a big help on this. Okay, so I got another level up. So, Josh, you said if I put points into all of these, it'll boost it. So if I start leveling up intellect, would that then make it a better version of intellect? In that case, I'm going to put a point in drama. So I kind of want to try to get a general build. Alright. Can ask Scab Leader about the tattoos. I should probably put the crowbar away, shouldn't I? I'm just walking around with a fucking crowbar. Let's go ahead and put that back. Oh, so this is Kim's crowbar. I should probably put it back in his... Hold on, Kim. Before we go investigate the big fucker. Oh, yeah. I need to stop by and talk to... I'm assuming this is the girl that they were saying that I need to talk to? For the helmet? Ah.
Hello again, sir. Are you interested in a new and exciting book
Is it
this
okay if I
time?
ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
Okay, so that's not the chick. They did say that there's a little girl I could talk. Oh, yeah. I should see if I can't fucking... Gotcha. This fucker.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Oh. Okay.
Kuno doesn't.
Fuck you, Kuno. So, the two things I can do is I can either finish this up or go talk to the big fucker. I think I'm going to finish the body up.
The rotting man lies on his side. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
I'm taking the boots.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing. Let's not turn this into some kind of circus.
Okay.
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
Yep, I totally know what I'm doing.
There truly is a time for everything, even for yellow gardening gloves. However, they are lacking hygienically. I suggest you get in there in limited capacity.
Alright.
I'll ask you when I need you to. For the most part, maybe I should handle the contact and you take notes.
Where should I take these notes?
In your paperwork, officer, just fill out the field autopsy form.
You're not gonna believe this. I think I've lost my paperwork.
Officer, what haven't you lost?
I haven't lost the satin shirt. None of your business, Kim.
Losing your paperwork is not a small issue. I'm sorry if I came off. I can give you my paperwork. There's an autopsy form there. Several, actually. But only if it helps move things along.
I'm sorry I lost everything.
Yes, well.
It's okay to cry, Runkari.
Let's work off yours for now.
Right. The autopsy form is near the end.
Open the notebook and open the field autopsy.
The dead man stares in silence as
Yeah,
you
yeah,
crack
yeah.
open the ledger. The bright above those, an 11 field info form needs filling out first. It begins with
Begin 1, assistant.
That's you.
Right, Raphael Ambrosius Costello.
the corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there. The next
Coroner's
box
case number...
says,
KK57.
Blah, 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 blah,
Dash.
blah.
Next.
Name.
We've heard the nom de guerre. Lely. It's better than nothing. Write it down.
Lely Nam de Gris.
What's next? Date of birth?
Date of birth.
NA.
Nope.
Roughly 50.
Roughly 50.
the corpse looks ageless, like meat on a hook,
Gross.
teeming with opportunistic microorganisms, letting out a foul-smelling diamine compound. Your eyes turn watery.
Mondial.
Dale.
The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Fucky, fucky!
I need to get my gun. Just take a pot shot at her. Get the fuck out of here.
Male.
Pigs can have sex.
Right, fucky, right, pig's gonna have sex.
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
Date of death.
We're still going with March.
Oh, so it takes place in 51. Okay.
What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's
Got it.
case.
KK 57 0503 0815 listens motionless,
Evidence of treatment.
with the cargo belt still around.
None. At least not after the initial examination.
A strange word. Treatment.
What's next?
He places his gloved hand. Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature.
Cool.
A holdout from pre-Delorian burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim.
What the
for
fuck's
Sergeant
going on?
Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches to make sure she is dead more than anything else. The building is tall.
What is going
7
on?
stories, wind-wrapped in solitude. Most of the apartments are unoccupied. This was a suicide. The other, an
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH. 42 deceased persons found today. 42 stations of...
Guy's just like having a moment.
We should start the postmortem.
Okay, turn the page.
The corpse cannot feel
Ugh.
his hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copy paper tries to answer why.
Alright, let's do the external examination.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs.
Got it.
The make of the briefs is Babrodin, I think.
Okay.
Let's see.
See, it's happening.
Babrodin, yes. Inexpensive. Size.
Okay.
M.
Got it, got it, got it.
Color, white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more.
I don't like these. I don't like the children.
The rest of the clothes have been removed post-mortem by scavengers in order to get to the victim's ceramic armor. Officers are in search of the missing pieces. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
Alright.
Tattoos. The upper torso is covered
blah, blah,
in a single
blah.
continuous tattoo, resembling the assistant has a color photograph of the markings to be added to the case files as document A1.
Okay.
The photo is taken on the scene using a triggered.
So we're just investigating the body.
The deceased has a cargo lashing belt around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot.
Gotcha.
Color yellow, well nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters,
Okay.
generally consistent with age. About body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
Okay.
Lividity is consistent.
Oh, there's so much wordage about a dead body.
Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs.
Got it.
Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity? You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max.
The max velocity! Yeah!
Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
Shut up, child.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest, consistent with predation.
Write down, but amend for high velocity. I'm just gonna write down.
We get removed.
Stitches forward after all that's over the material cannot be cut.
The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature.
Can I give it a shot?
It's no use. We should get chain cutters.
Okay.
You can try with them. I have a pair in the toolbox of my kidney.
Let's go get the chain
Damn
cutters.
corpse. We had a good rhythm going.
Alright. You know what? I'm just gonna grab all of Kim's tools just to be safe. I know they're his tools, but I feel like we're gonna need them all.
You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
Both the toolbox. Take that. Take this.
Robust, weatherproof, and
Alright.
well-made. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise. Pull out toolbox, slides back into its
Alright.
nest. Preheat.
Okay, back to investigating the dead body again. Oof. There's so much shit that I have to write down for just a simple dead body.
The rotting man
Yeah.
dies. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep
I have the change cut. Let's cut the belt.
Mm-hmm. Cut with as much precision as you can.
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Yes, I'm Kuno's pig. I agree. I'm not your pig, Kuno. Look for a good spot to cut.
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference.
Oh, I might actually fuck this.
Over the edges, like white bread, rising from the east.
Don't scuff it. Oh,
Deliberation. You
yeah.
into the knot tying the belt together. You squeeze the rubber handles together.
Let's go gambling.
Forming on your brow.
I'm still not sure about the. Yeah, it's the fucking long ass paperwork.
Snap. The knot is
Sweet.
slashed. Another cut, and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet.
More
revealing
XP.
the dead
I need to
man's
put one more into
red. Look at your mark.
brain power so I can fuck with Kuno.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature.
Mm-hmm.
Suspension point is in the back
Yeah,
of
yeah,
the
yeah.
neck.
As it ought to. This is where its grip on the curdled meat is gentle.
Hemorrhaging is observed. on
Okay,
the
okay,
skin.
okay.
Chest is intact. Normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant. Pelvis intact. Genital.
Ah, don't look at his. Why you gotta validate the man? He already got hanged.
No, let's get out and see.
I fucking knew it.
This is clearly what they've been waiting for. Ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to
Can I make it exciting and be like, oh, look at this?
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
Inspect the genitals. I'm just gonna write it down and move on.
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical.
Respect for the
There are
dead.
combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and
Gotcha.
hip.
Bullets have bitten little pieces out of him. It must have been excruciating, especially the hip. Before
There's
you
so
say
many
tenderness,
words for the body.
little tenderness in
Yeah, yeah.
In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
Write down.
Last item, hands.
Let the lieutenant work alone.
Hands are clean. No
Because
sign of
he
recent
said
struggle.
only to interfere if he tells me to, because I'm wearing not doctor gloves.
Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
Well, time to do the internal examination.
Central nervous system. I haven't. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
You don't even have a joke.
Nope.
Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With his eyes.
I think I'm just gonna
almost
dump
closed,
stat all my stuff into the
lieutenant
character
puts
that I
his hand
picked.
on
So
the
my
dead
highest
man's
stat I'm gonna
throat
put a
and
bunch of
begins
points
to
into,
massage it.
so that I just become like a super
A rotten
psychological
smell
like.
erupts from the
It's just
mouth.
all brain
Purge
power.
fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
Ugh.
Yeah, jack that fucker off.
Shut up, child.
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is
I'm
intact.
gonna throw this fucking crowbar at you. Just fucking. Yeah, touch his peanut. Fucking knock her off.
Respiratory system.
Oh, you had to open his jaw.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants.
Okay.
From here, it looks as though the clown-faced man is screaming. The tendons of his jaw are torn apart. Hyoid ripped from the force of the lieutenant's
Just gonna keep
hands.
writing stuff down. You can add space in the thought cabinet? Oh! The
Hepatobiliary.
thing where, like, if I need to sit there and let time build up so I can do stuff. Okay, cool.
Same for toxicology and serology. NA.
NA.
Cardiovascular.
Gotcha.
Body exhibits
Okay.
lividity in the lower extremities. Gastrointestinal. Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
Write it down, keep the voila. I'm gonna omit the voila.
What's next on the list?
Description of injuries.
Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one.
Got it.
too.
Bite marks.
Head, chest, and scalp bite mark. And your opinion, officer?
Non-fatal post-mortem.
Agreed. Next injury?
Contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammation.
At maximum
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
The lieutenant's admission has caused great gratitude. He is silent with it.
Fair enough.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath, the description of injury. 2 boxes.
Non-fatal post-mortem.
Right. Next?
What's the 4th injury field for?
Nothing. Just in
Alright,
case.
and the ligature mark.
A dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck. There's a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature
Gotcha.
mark.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks.
Well,
to the
yeah, he
side,
died from
the
hanging,
ring
so that
around
would be
his neck
the fatal
is
injury.
visible.
That's it. We have established cause of death. It's not much, and it leaves much to be. Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over.
Alright. First, how'd it go?
Well, we established probable cause of
What
death.
else?
We were thorough with the list of injuries, too. We described them all in detail. What is
Oh,
there
yeah.
to say?
Oh yeah, well done, Master.
Well, yeah.
Maybe a drink is in order.
What now?
Now we put him in a body bag, and I drive him to Faubourg for processing.
Okay.
The lieutenant looks at the dead man one more time, then at his notebook, then at the corpse again.
Alright.
He's thinking, did I miss something?
Perception. Ah. Fuck it, we roll 3%.
Your arm reaches out, and
No,
your eyes close, as if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold, dead flesh through the latex.
That should be clipped.
It's right under the.
I landed at 3% gambling. Fucking Dan's detective luck is so fucking high. Dan's luck stat is broken. Holy shit, I had a 3% fucking skill check. Can't fuck my perception. I only got one eye, but I can perceive shit way past the fucking mortal plane. Just fucking. Skill points.
His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips. Like a rubber spider, your gloved hand crawls on his features. Everything is silent, all around.
Crawl up his nostrils.
They are swollen shut. You need to really push to get in.
Push your fingers in his nose.
Only the little one fits. The flesh changes.
The fuck is he doing?
The thing you're looking for, it's not there. Crawl out, spider.
Check his nose.
The oral cavity is cold, and you're on the right track.
Open your eyes and look.
A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your hands, and you see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished. No larger than 0.4
yeah.
centimeters in radius, as the edges appear darker. takes a step closer. A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the
Put your
wound.
finger in.
Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue damage. Wide enough for 2 fingers. As you
What
push
am I
both
doing?
you reach through his mouth, right into his brain.
The fuck is happening?
Ah, shit, see?
Feel around first.
The basal ganglia feels clunky. What entered here has torn apart his reptilian complex. The funk soul brother at the back of his head has gone dark forever.
Oh, and the drug brain's like, hey man, he ain't got no more drugs.
Your yellow fingers slide into the remains of the limbic system. There is no resistance. It's gelatinous. The slug-like structures, the undulations of the limbic system have ended. All is quiet.
I'm gonna go a little deeper.
Your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his. All the muscles in your body harden. Time to enter.
Wriggle in.
Your fingers reach toward his skull. His cerebral cortex feels ice cold, serrated.
Oh shit.
Its edges cut right through the latex. The pain is barely noticeable under the adrenaline rush.
I feel a solid object right under the skull.
Can you get to it?
You know what? Since I got a high interfacing, I'm just gonna rip this bitch out. I would have laughed if I failed the easy check. Nails the 3%, fails the 70%.
You pick the object between your index and middle finger. Feels sharp, like metal. You press your teeth.
Slowly pull my fingers out.
The inside of the head feels cold and smooth, like with a plop. Your hand emerges from the mouth. The garden glove is covered in blood right up to the
I found a bullet.
Between your fingers, a small flower, a blossom.
Fucking beautiful!
A bullet.
I need to take these gloves off.
The bullet falls in the bag, leaving
a non-caliber rifle, some kind of brittle alloy, fractured on.
Keep it, Lieutenant, as a gift.
No, you deserve it. We can log it later.
Oh. I get to keep the bullet.
Looks like we need to add one more item to your injury list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion collar. Soft palate.
Huh.
High velocity. Temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound?
Sounds about right.
Opinion, fatal injury.
Agreed. Was that what you thought the last time?
That was then. This time we have extensive tissue destruction away from the wound track. This time we have a bullet.
Agreed.
And one last thing. We should amend injury number 3. Ligament mark. New opinion, non-fatal. Post-mortem. Treatment.
Ligament mark, the fractured hybrid bone, that was all treatment.
Yes, and the belt around his neck. The hanging. Even dragging him to the yard. All of it was done after this man was already
Fucking dead dabba doop doop. Agreed.
I have had my doubts for a while now. Since I saw there were no signs. There have been other
I'm gonna have a
signs
whole
too.
bunch of fucking levels, aren't I?
Everything is too neatly designed for us to assign probable cause here. As we did, full-heartedly. Well, no more.
We almost fell for it, he thinks. Almost.
The bullet holds my answers?
Yes, we should take a closer look at it. I am certain it has more.
How do I look at it?
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
I think I need to wash myself.
Oh, you really, really do. I am glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Whirling Rise should come with a bathroom.
Yeah, I'm gonna go clean myself up after we figure out what we're supposed to do next.
We put him in a bag and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. The body bag should. I would drive him to processing, but it's too
Right.
late to do that. One more thing. This was really.
Oh shit,
good
I
work.
didn't realize I was gonna heal morale. I have high morale, but thanks. Dan, can I give you every penny I have and you gamble to make it more? Considering I landed a 3% on a joke, maybe?
Further yet, the sound
Is this my calling? Am I supposed to start a Kick account and go start gambling on stream? Oh god, when GTA 6 drops, Josh. Hey Dad, what are you doing? I took all of our business money and spent it at the casino. We now own 6 businesses.
Detective.
Nice. Let's drag him to the Kima.
Alright.
I have a bunch of levels I need to do. I'm dumping them all into... I don't know how to card count. I'm good at blackjack, but just... I don't know how to card count. I have a good, like... I trust my gut really good. I guess I have a good sense of, like...
There go those beautiful enamel
I'm gonna get fucked.
May they rest.
You know where you can feel it, you're just like, this is bad.
I will need a little hand carrying. You take the hand.
Alright.
I'll...
So the body goes into the carriage. I should probably not be wearing these fucking gloves anymore. Because we did the thing. How many points do I got? Hold on. Wait, why can't I forget these? Oh, I can only have a certain amount of brain spaces. Oh, okay, that's what you were trying to tell me. Well, I still have one more, so I'll worry about it. Let me fill this one up, and then I'll figure out about these. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna... Oh, hey, I got some more stuff. I can take a look at the bullet right now. I'm gonna take those off. Oh, wait, they gave me a +1 in... You know what? Fuck it. We'll rock the bloody gloves. Screw it. Gotcha.
The bullet is safely sealed away in a plastic bag. Beside his orderly handwriting, the bullet looks especially sad, like a tiny, shriveled head of cauliflower.
What do I do with you, bullet?
What?
I said, what do I do with you, bullet?
Well, if I was the bullet, which I'm not, I would say find the weapon that shot
Good
me.
idea.
If we find who owns it, we will have likely found who used it, possibly to kill our
Got
victim. In conclusion, the more we know about this bullet of yours, the better.
Feel the bullet through the bag.
The squashed bullet has some sharp edges where the jacket has split open. It feels cold, even through the bag.
Inspect the bullet closer.
The jacket of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. It has blossomed out to reveal a dark grey core. The base of the bullet is close to 5 millimeters in diameter.
5mm bullet? That's kind of small. Cause like a 10mm is pretty sizable. 9mm is normally the big one. What the fuck is going on with my screen? Why is it like? Bzz? Trying to think about 5mm. 5mm would be like. Cause 9mm is a basic bullet pistol, so that's like. It's almost like a. Oh, you know what? I wonder if they're trying to say it's like a 22.
You can just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines, linear. It feels standard.
Like a varmint rifle.
It's quite destroyed. Some of the fragments are still lodged in the wound.
What can you say about the bullet so far?
It's a jacketed bullet close to 5mm in diameter.
A jacketed bullet. Okay. It would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle, not from a muzzleloader like those typically found on the streets of Martin.
Gotcha.
We were right. This came from a serious
Got it.
Even the RCM uses ordinary unjacketed conical bullets. This is strange. Very strange. I like this, officer. Strange means unique. Unique means
Got it.
incriminating. We need to find a gun.
I need to find someone who knows their guns.
Something tells you that won't be any time soon. This'll have to be one of those epic tasks that's open for us.
It is a white check, which means I can retry it. Let's go gambling!
You can't
Oh.
remember what happened last week. What makes you think you're going to
Okay.
gain firearm models?
Well, if I upgrade hand-eye coordination again, I might be able to fucking spin the... Wait, don't I have a bunch of points right now that I haven't spent? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Where's hand-eye? Hand-eye, 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 hand-eye. I could boost it to 4 right now and spin the wheel. Oh, I accidentally dumped the points into it. Ah, fuck. Well, I guess I'm doing that now. I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Guess we're gonna go try it again. I didn't mean to. I saw the thing that said you can stop it by. It had X next to it, so I pressed the X button. Ah.
The bullet is still safely sealed away.
It's a 17% chance now?
RCM stamp.
That's still pretty low. Fuck it.
A rifle. Revolutionary period. Your bullet.
Absolute
an old
cinema.
46 from the surplus left over from the turn of the century. Probably an antique.
Absolute cinema.
The 4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belma-Grave rifle, a Revacholian manufacturer. The BMW, no, but Zeliger, a major firearm manufacturer.
just like,
So there are
but
still
what
plenty
if
of these old
luck-based
military
detective
rifles
work?
usually broken. The quality was
Oh shit, I've been streaming for 2 hours? Alright, after I get through this chunk, I'm gonna hit pause, I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna take a small break. And also try to figure out what I'm doing for dinner. Because by the time that I wrap up, it's gonna be like 9 o'clock my time, and every place starts closing.
Antique, most likely.
What are you thinking? Bullet?
I think I know where this came from.
Okay. And?
Shot probably came from Belma-Grave rifle.
An antique. That makes sense. There can't be many breech-loading rifles floating around in Martinez.
It's probably a good
or
thing.
anywhere. I have to hand it to the Monarchs. It's quite some new RCM recruits get impatient with their muzzle loaders once they've trained with military-grade weapons. But they realize it's worth it in the end.
Makes you consider every shot.
Imagine if everyone, cops, citizens...
What is going on?
access to
Do you see the
firearms
like
that
the
could shoot
white
bullets
flicker
from
that's happening? Is that like, is there a storm happening in
After
game?
the first shot, the second, third, and so on come much. But back to the investigation.
Seems like we're looking for an antique enthusiast.
Doesn't seem that likely, but we'll check out all possible leads. Next step, finding the gun
Huh.
itself.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna save. Just gonna make it a new save. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna pop the BRB screen, and I'm gonna take a quick break. Well, no, because it wasn't happening at all until like it got late. So I'm wondering if there's like a weather system. I'm getting hit with like a weird storm thing. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna take a small break because I usually try to take a break every 2 hours. So let me go break screen and put some jams on. All right, Infinity. Thanks for swinging by. Yeah, no problem. I'm glad that you swung by. Hopefully we see you again. If not, it was nice talking to you for the one time. Trundle, you're not late. Oh, thank you for the follow. Woo! Trundle, you're not late. I'm just taking a small break. I still got 2 more hours. I'm just taking a little kickback. I'll be back in like, I don't know. Give me like 5 minutes. I'm just gonna go step outside so I can like cool off. My mask gets real fucking hot. Stand up, stretch my legs, cool off a bit. Yep. Oh, dude, my hair is a fucking mess. Anyways, nice to meet you, Trundle. You haven't seen me face to face yet because you showed up right when I hit the break. Not the most common look that people have on here, but it's nice to meet you face to face or screen to camera. If I remember correctly, I swung into your stream like a couple days ago. You were playing. Shapeless, yeah. I was gonna say it was like, what, 2-3 days ago that I popped into yours? Oh, I streamed a bit more, but, dude, my job on the weekends, it's butt cheeks. It could be worse, yeah. Alright. Just be a blob. Let's fucking hit you with the... Hey man, we've all been there. Hell, fuck it. If you wanna hear some struggle, I've been stuck at 5'10" for almost 2 years. I had a huge blow up and then life hit, and I haven't been able to stream properly for a while, so I feel it. But eventually you'll find your niche, you know. The two things I'll say is make your presence known. So like on Twitter and stuff, just be loud. Don't be annoying, but you know. Yeah, but I'm saying like, you know, just be loud. You don't need to be annoying, but like comment on a tweet here, post something there. Follow account here. No, I get you. I get you. I don't take it super fast either. Hell, fucking Josh knows. I've been my presence isn't exactly huge online, but when I get some free time, I'll just fucking scroll and just boop boop boop. And then I'd say just raid. That's how I got a couple people recently, is just after you stream, even if it's like you only got one viewer, just pop in and be like, hey man, saw you're doing something cool, wanted to support you. That's how most of my followers have shown up, is just popping in and being like, hey man, nice to meet you. I wanted to bring some people to watch your stuff because they're watching me play the same thing. I always try to say it. I always treat Twitch as like it's like the living room couch, you know? Yeah. The way that I always describe Twitch, at least in my mental, like when I think about Twitch, it's like the online living room. Hey Poppy, take off your shirt. I'm not doing that. But no, been that guy for a million years. But yeah, no, plus also when I raid, I don't try to shoot for the people that have, like, you know, they clearly have an audience. I'm like, hey, this guy's kind of, you know, definitely if I send people, they're going to be able to talk to him and stuff. That's the type of people I look out for when I raid. There's the people that, you know, they're doing it. They're getting their stuff going. And they need, you know, some people. I'm like, hey, I got a couple people. I don't have a lot of people, but I got a few people. Can at least give them some visual. Alright, so I think I'm gonna call in-game. I'm gonna call it night for sure. I'm working on graphic design, video editing, and fugal tech stuff. I feel like once the branding is more solid, I can track some friends. Of course, man, and it's always like, one of the other things that no one tells you is just don't be hard on yourself. Because I've had moments like that where I've gotten into a fucking like a tizzy where I'm like, I'm not growing, I'm not moving fast enough, I should be doing this better and better.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of tape viscera on
Just
the carpet,
I've just been like,
or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just
yeah.
too morbid to ignore.
No problem, officer.
Alright, so do all that. Kim, you're not gonna watch me shower, are you? I'd like to wash myself up.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Oh, I can do that. Alright, let the mirror be right now. How do I tell him to go home? How do I disband the party? Do I have to wait for the 22 thing for Kim to not be up my butt?
Yes?
You seem to be following me.
Excuse me? You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the...
I need to wash the... Well, technically, since I got 2 hours left, I'm gonna go interrogate the big fucker. Don't install... Josh. No. Bad. Wrong even. So my 2 leads are either interrogate the big fucker. I feel like there's like a lightning storm happening in my game. You know what? Let me just... Real quick. I'm gonna save and then I'm gonna reset my game real quick. I don't know what that flash is. Just Chuck Berry... Just the Chuck Berry poop can's fine. As I could turn it off if they choose to. At that point, it's just, hey man, if you're gonna be going in the shower, would you like to install a camera? Like, weird. Weird. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of famous people that just do not cool shit. I gotta figure out what I'm doing for dinner too. Yeah. I gotta figure out what I'm doing for dinner too now that you said that, Trundle. I don't know what I'm doing for dinner. I already did Mexican food for Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, that's true. Hey, big man.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
I think you might be able to help me decipher some tattoos.
Don't think so. Suddenly, this feels like a really, really bad idea.
Most Southeast into was how many this year? I'm sorry tomorrow, but I'll tank it. Yeah. Investigating murder. These tattoos were on a victim's body.
Silence. He takes the photo. You see dead flesh in colorful rivers of polychrome. Melt fucking loincloths. Really did him in.
BD's on a weekday this year. It's so rare. Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Yeah. He's clenching his teeth. There is silent pressure behind them.
Can you tell me what you're...
What it means.
Yeah. Oh, on my thing it says 1 day.
I can tell you what this one means. Only one. You want to hear what happened here?
Ah, gotcha.
Our colonel is deep in the bush.
Right, I forgot.
Deep in the fucking bush. In Benaki.
You're ahead.
41. Monsoon season. He's on a reconnaissance mission. He spent a month behind enemy lines, scouting kept villages. Nothing but fucking bugs and snakes for fun. Men are getting restless. There's talk of switching employers.
Yeah.
With some strange emotion. This is about to get really graphic. Last moment to back off.
Don't interrupt him.
Our boy. He's only a captain then.
Yeah, I got this upcoming Wednesday off.
Think. If they don't
Do I need to... Should I charge my VR stuff for Wednesday? I'll have to put it back on the charger and make sure I have batteries.
At dawn, he comes upon two kids, breeding in the bushes.
What do your
by the
stats
river.
look like?
Only
What stats, Trundle?
breeding. Maybe they were just making eyes at each other.
Game stats or?
I like to think they were breeding.
I want to share my birthday with Santa Pet. We're doing stuff with her family. Ah, okay. Detective stats. This. These are my brains. Yeah, the fact that it said that it would make me go, I have the option to go off the deep end, and then the fucking, the, the Thai decided to start speaking to me. I was like, oh hell yeah.
We shot the boy. He was useless, but the girl, she was nice. A little fat, you know, but not too old.
Do another playthrough next year as an ultra-liberal side-based meathead for lulz. I think I was wrong about them being averages. 5 should be a 6. Oh.
She was quite the entertainment for the week she lasted. Expired in the hands of Sarge Mason. The kind of guy who got. Mason couldn't let go. Cut the tits off her cold body and fucking ate them. Drowned in a creek a week later.
It's different chapter set? I'm not sure.
Something stirs in your stomach. The story must have stirred up some conflicting emotion. There's a word on the tip of your tongue. Colorless. Odorless. It's...
Not really a scab leader, are you? Maybe.
Fucking mask is getting sweaty. I want to take my mask off. But
He's under orders. And orders are orders.
Can I have it back?
go ahead. All right now. Free commerce!
On the photo in your hands, the dead man's skin is studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them, littering his dead skin.
Are you mercenary hired by Wild Plants?
Free flow of commerce!
Don't talk to him any longer. Just leave, please.
No. No. Is our tribunal being convened by chance?
Fucking wrong. How about you fuck off now?
Okay, of course.
There could be weapons aiming at us right now. Somewhere above, in the buildings. The other merc. Don't push this. The man's breathing steadies, but his eyes are still narrow. Slowly, he's trying to get his...
I got under his skin. Okay, cool.
Back on.
I'm assuming this other dude is the guy.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
No, I guess not. Alright. I was assuming that guy because they said that there was another that had a line of sight on me. So I wonder if there's like... Who else would be... It is. Trundle.
The unpromising raised pupil returns.
Alright. It's not you. I got him to talk about the... At least he gave me some information about the tattoos. The tattoos have proven that, the dude's a merc. Could I... Oh, man, the Xbox does not want me to go down these stairs. There we go. Alright. What other leads do I got? Let's see. Pissing competition. I gotta find the fishing village. Yeah. I'm waiting for the end of the day brief. Find rent money. Gotta find my badge. I'm gonna do this. I already asked about the tattoos. Oh, I can do this real quick. Shame can't move with the camera. Let me go. He's your names like that. Good one now. Okay, this been kind of the oven, Devera, and that's off to Dreamland. Have a good time with this game. Super worth it. See you next time, boss. If anything, should be live tomorrow. Gonna try to shoot for 10 a.m. Pacific Standard. So that'll be my that'll probably be my next time I'm live. At least I'm gonna try to shoot for that. So, anyways, thanks for swinging by, my man. Fair. West Coast. So, anyways, we'll figure it out. Peace, Lums. Have an arrow, and hopefully I can pop by as well. I mean, again, I always mention it. It's like, if you can make time, great. If you can't make time, you know, there's always another stream. Plus, there's the YouTube channel too. If you punch in Vapor Archives on YouTube, there's all my streams. So if you miss something, it's also there. Sherlock.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the
Pick up radio again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I need you to connect me to a civilian.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Didn't Carl give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on.
Sweet.
Her number is
Holmes, Sherlock Fitz.
1944
Fair.
298.
Proceed.
Start slapping him Marjorie with the bunny thighs quite patiently.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot.
Nothing.
Officer, I have Sylvie.
Awesome.
Yes, hello?
Hello, this is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do?
Hi.
You can hear resentment in her tone. There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Do you know who made that call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a
Gotcha.
lot of people don't have the money to have the cables put in again.
It was someone else.
Gotcha.
We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might...
Yeah, go on.
You quit your job at the Whirling.
You mean why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Alright, I won't push you on this.
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right
Have you seen my badge?
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law.
My badge is missing.
Oh.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
I'm wearing my uniform. I have the jacket.
Yes.
Ah!
You should. It's awful that you lost it. It feels like you haven't worn yours in a long, long time.
I found my patrol cloak earlier, but have you seen my policeman uniform?
Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your...
Somewhere in a dank rental apartment, two police officers stand in the dark. One of the men, trying not to slip on old newspapers, goddamn. Officer Michelle Elfboy Williams speaks to himself. His partner, Sundance Fisher, looks at the patrol uniform he's wearing, then at an identical suit frame on the wall. It's blue and covered in dust. Let's get the fuck out of there. He turns to Williams.
I don't know where my outfit
We
is.
haven't been here in days.
Have you seen my gun?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun. You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone...
Sounds like it's going to be bad. Do you really want to?
What did I do?
You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said...
Some poor sod was trying to
Damn
eat
it.
his pudding while you were screaming, spit flying, imitating the mercy shot right next to him. Spat some in his food, and the people tried to back away from you. or even slip out of the door. But you screamed. I am the goddamned law, and you have to listen to me. You are all suspects in a murder investigation.
Okay, I don't know what to ask, but what happened to my gun?
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big butts cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns. It almost looked like you pawned it.
Okay.
But believe me, I did not ask.
I think I got everything I need, thanks.
I do hope so. Please don't call me again. Bye.
Oh, NPC check and I got a 97. Watch as I fail this.
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her.
I would have laughed if I nail a 3% and a 17 and then fail the 97. Hey man, did I fuck up somehow?
I'm not mad. It's just you were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. Just made me want to quit.
What? Skua thing.
The stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the
Oh,
wall.
jeez.
I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
This doesn't sound anything like me. I love birds.
Yes, well. Yes, obviously. I've had sailors fighting. Union guys grabbing my ass. Well, you were worse than all. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Sorry.
To hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. And then screamed something about how you're a piece of shit human being, and why does anyone even let you work as a policeman? That you fire yourself, but you can't. And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water. I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers. Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers.
She's worried she might have accidentally done something bad.
Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
Truly for sorry for everything.
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
Let's do something besides the...
Oh, all sorts of things. From disco, rock to... Which one would that be? Sad? I think the one you mean is the smallest church in San San.
Smallest church in Sat Sands.
Interesting. You still have to find it.
Thank you for talking to me.
You hear a sigh of relief.
Cool.
Anything else I can help you with?
I'm done with the radio.
57.
In the cabin, you see a set of
Cool.
steering levers.
So I didn't get any leads on my gun or anything. Oh.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your copo type.
What are cop types?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Sorry, cop?
Yes, sorry, cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official. Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here.
Okay, but what are the other copper types?
Oh, you know. Apocalypse, Superstellar, the advanced interesting cop, Liquid Shadow Cop.
Liquid
But you're too sorry to say those things.
Shadow Cop?
So, here we go.
Sorry.
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info, or...
Huh. Apparently I got a cop archetype now. Oh, where's my... Why can't I find my gun? Guess I'll... do this. I'll take the authority hit. Josh, stop. What the fuck are you going on about? I need to go get myself a drug.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays.
Can I get a magnesium, please?
They all bear the same
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Oh, wait. Who is Saint Baptiste?
Saint Baptiste. You know, Saint Baptiste Pharmaceuticals. The one that sells meds.
Gotcha. Where am I supposed to find a tape? Oh, you know what? I bet I can find the tape of the song at the pawn shop. Because he's got a whole bunch of stuff. So I could get the karaoke thing knocked out. I also need to figure out who the fuck has my gun. Hey, you got records by any chance?
The boomboxes on the shelf look well loved and well traveled. One especially catches your eye. This is you. Go, just make sure it works before you buy it.
Absolutely. Is the Harman Welsh W2.
Ooh.
Made in Vespa. Designed in Seoul. Plays all reel-to-reel formats. 2mm,
Buy it to play
8mm,
tapes.
12mm. It's even got a little radio in there.
Nice.
It'll set you back 12
I
rounds.
heard you say cop types. Where would I look for music tapes? Maybe if I talk to the guy.
Hello again. How can I help you?
No, this is where I can only sell. I'm trying to look for. What's in here?
You see rows of toy soldiers. God, try to find something pretty and cool here. Then use it to win her back.
Take a trusted cool figure under the table.
Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless...
Oh, that's the headless phone rider.
Of course.
There's been a lot of interest in that particular...
I've heard about it. I've heard the headless phone rider ride the headless.
That's what I'm on about.
Yes, there are several The headless 50 cents. Bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That part.
Well, I could buy some there. I'm looking for like... I need to find a tape. What's this? Oh. Cammy guy's just gonna walk into the void.
Typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
How much for the streetlight?
700 real.
A bargain? No, it's not. He's trying to sweet talk you into buying trash.
I don't know where it came from, but it's not every day you get to buy and sell something.
Buy a fucking streetlight. I was assuming they have like cassette tapes or something. Cause I'm trying to find the... Oh, you know what? It might be the bookstore. There's a whole chunk of the map I haven't explored either. But... There's like a whole chunk in the north I haven't gone up and explored. I know down here there's some old geezers fighting, but I don't know what they're fighting about. I suppose there's a coastal town that I haven't explored yet. I don't know. Let me pop my head into the bookstore and see if they have... Let's check the sign. Crime, romance, and biography of famous people. Do y'all sell music? Oh. They are closed. It's getting about that time. I might go explore up there just to be fine. Just to cross off my list. Let's go up there and see what's up there. Because I can hang this and then go up here. What's over here? Oh shit. I got a psycho pill. Garden hose. Back into the yard. Chairs and tables eaten by rain rot. Another supply of bullet holes by this wall.
The spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your
So all these bullet holes.
Remnants from the revolution. These are over half a century old. No, we are not constructors and renovators. And these bullet holes do not warrant an investigation.
Right.
Lieutenant.
Just kind of looking around to see if there's anything cool. Might find some useful stuff. What was in there? Orange bum hat and some healing items. Closed door. There's a hot full of rainwater. I'm on the backside of this place now. Herbs in the greenhouse.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Roll it.
You have no clue.
Damn.
It's so many walls all over Martinez. Weather worn.
Oh, I bet if I got it, instead of her painting whatever the fuck she's painting here, she would have painted on the wall. Construction. Can I just explain to knock out stuff?
A sturdy metal door guards
Yeah.
the door rattles against your
Yeah.
knuckles. The door rattles again.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Who am I speaking to?
Doesn't matter who I am.
There's the police.
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
But I'm not joking.
No. I already... Go check the backyard door.
Backyard door. There must be another entrance to the east.
Madame, are you sure?
There is no reply.
Alright. Apparently there's a back door. Anyways, sorry. That was too easy. Wait, you know what? It's probably this.
There must be another way into the
What do
building.
you mean that's the back door? That's the back door right there. Unless that's the back door. Well. Gonna be a chunk of streamer dance trying to figure out how to get inside the back door. Ayo. I don't know where we're supposed to go. Attack reserved residence. There's the lady. Oh, hold on. There might be some in this. Can you crouch? Nope. But I can get some more magnesium. Man, I was paying for drugs. There's just a whole bunch of drugs everywhere. The world's a wonderful place full of drugs. Oh, can't. Okay, can't explore that. I'm gonna just start flicking the analog stick around until I find something to explore. Just can't talk to Kim until 22, so. I can't crouch. I ain't got no crouch. Keep flicking my analog stick. Eventually, I'll find something. Like whatever this is.
This Postlavantore mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffiti.
Good mail delivery box.
The box seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and Saint G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best sex mailbox. Also.
Been there, Postal Adventure mail collection box. Been there.
The mail collection box seems cathartic.
What?
Painful even. So do you. You shudder. Then
I
you
gained a morale boost.
And then suddenly, you see it. Over all the other graffitos, someone has, using the tip of a very sharp knife, cut the words, Revachon forever.
Fuck you, mail delivery box.
There is a hollow ring as you kick. Your toe has suffered.
Ah!
It hurt.
Cool. You really showed that mail collection box. I don't.
He must see the box as the weaker of the two.
Fucking kicked it and took damage. It's a good thing I got drugs! Alright. Anyways. It's a good little mailbox. Yeah, stroke your mailbox. Ayo. Fucking. We're getting into the late night, and when it's late, Dan gets weird. Kim, could you hurry up? And I want to do the final talk so then we can. I don't know what else I could do. Can I go confront the fat guy? Actually, I haven't really explored the this yet. I've explored up here. Guess I'll keep on wandering until the game's like, hey, you can go do this thing now. Let's go check out over here. Well, I can't go that way. I can check this out.
This is the night watchman's.
I'm gonna take a quick look inside.
If you must, but please hurry.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean. And
Take the photo.
It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a. The young man looks happy as well. He's about to.
Why did you take that?
I'm a cop. It's used to collect evidence.
Fine, but let's move.
Yeah, shut up. Anything that I can pick up is evidence. So I can't go down there yet. I don't know how to get down there. So that's something. Alright. Can't go down those steps because those steps are broken. Okay. Well, I can explore this area. What about these lights? Do I have anything to say about those? No, I don't want to talk to Kim. Well, look at these. Halogen lights, alright. Pine tree stuff.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Arrête are faded with use.
Button.
It seems to control the large crane above.
Mush.
A container is attached to its hook block.
Mush.
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Oh. Okay. I did something. That seems important.
And with surprisingly quiet thunk. This crane was built with a purpose, which has now been fulfilled. To move this container.
What's in the container?
Who can say?
I can't see how that was worth the ruckus, except for seeing the crane in action, which I had.
Well, I placed it. Might as well go check it out. Also, let me see. There's a thing here. Some free money. Free health item. Man, I should have just been looting everything.
Before you stands a cargo container. Just one of many in the
I
yard.
think it's special.
Is this like your thing with that wall again? You do? Because I don't. There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this?
Maybe there's contraband here?
There may very well be, but we are not here to interact with containers.
I'm opening it.
We are here to talk.
You attempt to turn the handle. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Can knock on the door.
No reply.
I would laugh if this works. Persuade the door to open.
Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Because getting physical wasn't an option. I have a work thing today. I'm head to bed. I hope you have a great stream.
Because what wasn't an option?
Alright, Josh. You take care. You rest well. I'm probably going to only play for a little bit more and then call it.
Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective. You can do that after hours.
Because I gotta go get dinner too, or I gotta figure out what I'm doing for dinner. I gotta figure out if I'm okay spending money on Dash. Can't open that. Coins. Industrial Science Thermos. Coins. Hi.
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you? I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks, just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
You'll be right.
Oh, yes. Born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after we
Gotcha.
got it. My people say us Ubies are up to all sorts of trouble with
Thank you for clarifying that.
What's in that container over there?
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know.
Told you.
Alright, cool. Alright, I'm off.
Bye-bye now.
He was friendly. Oh, I got something made this. I put a bum hat on. Picture. Alright. Wait. The old lady said something about something like that. Maybe I could share that picture? I do want to see what happens if I push the button the other way, but I feel like it might ruin my chance with the container. So I'm gonna hold off. Okay. Well, I haven't really made too much progress. We figured out what type of bullet figure out what type of bullet it is. And we made some advancement. But I haven't really would you please game. Thank you. Alright. Still just a tad bit lost in what I'm actually supposed to be doing. I think the only thing I gotta do is just wait till tomorrow, right?
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost, oh, excuse me. Do you...
Bunch of people. Oh yeah, I haven't explored the rest of this building.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer. And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
Now I'm done with this.
The maiden rituals aren't the good part, sweetie. I suppose all of us. You must forgive me. I'm Lena.
What up, Lena?
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Yes, officer.
Hmm.
You look rather dazed.
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
Hope you're right. I hope it's not too bad.
You know where we are, right?
River Patrol.
That's right. In a hostel called the Whirling in Rags, to be precise. Yes, and Revachol? How would I even begin to tell you?
Alright.
I haven't seen very many other cities.
Yeah.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
51.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Her relief is palpable. She was outside. The melting snow
Yeah.
seeps in.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Some kind of democracy?
Nope. Sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition.
Don't know what to say.
It is quite disappointing.
They're cops.
Oh dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Riv, but we should stop for today, sweetie.
Right.
You look.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
What's the revolution end?
Defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something
I'm a
new.
cop.
Of course, sweetie.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
Sad to do.
You were doing quite well up until the end, dear. It does look like.
A sigh. The lieutenant.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
Someone more educated in sweeping mattered.
No. I'm not an
Of course. Then
Get a reality
I
look
don't
down.
know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would. Of course, dear.
Hey, I haven't been in the kitchen yet. Oh. Hold on. Stop. Ooh. Door?
You see a heavy steel door. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
Where this really leads?
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
Try to just go by blue.
It is quite pretty. I suppose we could look into it as a side investigation.
Yeah, mini side investigation.
Garth is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Touch the door.
The cold
Touch the door. I'm just gonna touch the door.
is rough to touch.
Door.
The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side.
Push on the door.
The door does not budge.
Alright. What else is there? Oop. There's a thing up there. Nice. Just a drying. Oh, I can't go. There's another room that I haven't been able to get into. Hey, man.
Can I help you?
There's something here at the Rolling
What thing?
Reason for the union?
Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the... They come here in the evenings. Dumb,
Gotcha.
unruly type.
He hates the union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
Shame you guys suck up to the union and stay afloat.
I don't. I'm simply providing a service, or really facilitating the offering of services to paying customers. And
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
Gotcha. How do we find him?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show
Alright.
up soon.
You glance at the clock on the wall behind the manager. Huh.
Hold your peace.
was there something else?
Who's
Because
still
I
there?
have... Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it?
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering. Or some boring storage
fair.
space.
He's attempting to maintain an air of...
Fine, okay, a little. So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though. After the animals. And I haven't found a key, so...
Right.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling lake.
Gotcha. Alright. So I unlocked more shit to do. Find the MPs, get a reality lowdown. Explore the whirling secret passage. Find out who's in the union box. Alright. Well, it is 22, so I can... Oh, hold on. I have a thing. Oh, I got a pen. Got a monkey pen. Alright, I'm gonna talk to him. Supposedly we can talk to him on the balcony.
We should think about calling it today, maybe.
Yeah.
Nice that we can pick up where we...
Is that it?
Yes?
Okay. Is that really all that was there for that mission?
This is the door to the room you redecorate.
Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. You had some questions earlier, I believe.
Alright. We're gonna have our little bit.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost.
Oh, we're having a hard
I
time.
also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM.
How do you think today went?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state.
Got it.
But we did it. Our inspection could have been more thorough, as it always can. But we have some leads we can follow.
That's
up
good.
on. In addition, we got that body down from the tree, and we performed a field autopsy on the victim. We found some things we can really work
That's
with.
good.
Moreover, you found that the hanged man wasn't just hanged, he was also shot. That was some excellent detective.
Hell yeah.
And you managed to locate and pull out the bullet, so we can get ballistics, make up the gun. All this is invaluable.
That's the least I could do, given my past mistakes.
The rest is up to the boys in processing. Maybe they will surprise us, but there's still work to be done at the crime scene, however. We mustn't forget them. Now for the interviews. Very important.
Gotcha.
Well, we conducted. He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however.
It's a tough cookie, that one.
We interviewed Joyce Messier, the Wild Man's rep, and learned a lot. None of it very good news. Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with...
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
don't know why I do the things I do, Latina Kids Curry.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
Thank you for the compliment. We could manage it even in wooden clogs. There are uncanny running reservoirs in this body. God knows why.
So what are your powers exactly?
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule. We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station closely. It prevents confusion and overcrowding. We are permitted to use whatever force we deem necessary, even lethal.
Who makes all these rules?
The coalition government. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM. Silence. A great comment to such a conundrum.
The moral intern.
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
They don't. That's how bad it is up here.
Okay. They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government isn't just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
I have an opinion on the moral intern.
Do you?
We're stooges of the world's biggest.
No. We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization, protecting the people of Revachol. That's the hand we were dealt. Without the hand,
we should make our
we
own
would
law.
become spoken like a revolutionary, not a cop. But hypothetical aside,
the lights of the orphan district are reflected in his glasses.
Thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold.
Cool.
Let's go.
Use skill point. Yeah. What that means? Will boost my authority. Yeah, so there's just a bunch of stuff I gotta do. Track down my badge. There's a 2. It's karaoke. Look at a working firearm. Piece of armor. Get a reality lowdown. Display secret package. Figure out who's in the union box. Okay. Let's wash off that decimal. Wait until the game says that we're in tomorrow. See you in the morning. Alright. Let's see.
This is not the cleanest bathtub in the world, but it's cleaner than the bathtub. Slowly, the water is only lukewarm, but still comforting, like amniotic fluid. A few beers, you feel nice and lonely, and so tired.
Get the beer cans out.
Now you are alone with your thoughts in the tub. They're not even really thoughts, just assorted sensations. None of them acute enough to focus on.
I'm gonna linger in the tub a little.
Your fingers grow pale and are covered with tiny whirls as the water cools. What are you doing? You're not some fat fish in a fucking aquarium. Time to get moving.
Imagine some.
You see the corpse. You can then houses along a narrow street. A video rental. Darkness on the planet's curvature.
Linger.
Your fingers grow pale and are covered with what are you? You see then how the waterline recedes as you stand.
Sweet. I think that's it. I think it's time to crash.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Crawling. I did all the stuff I can today.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch, and then sleep. And then sleep doesn't come.
But I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed. Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Check the pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells
Check
oddly.
the blanket.
It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. Under your thrumming eyelids, you see a dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this carousel quite so easily.
Move to the other side.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
What is it?
Something to do with... What was it that the lieutenant
Union.
said?
Okay.
Union?
Oh, is this telling me like where I need to search next?
Thoughts lost between the slowing
I gotta figure out how to get to the Union.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over
Right.
you until your eyelids twitch.
What the fuck? Dreamscape? What the fuck is going on here? Oh, that's just me.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood? You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember shit.
Oh, fuck.
Tell me, do you remember your wife's hand on your face? That's right, funky baby.
Oh, fuck. This is weird.
And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick.
This is sad.
Watching her go.
Hanging by a disco ball.
Let it all be dragged away from you. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I don't want to come back.
They were only cramping your descent into the abyss. Now they're gone. You failed Elysium.
What is Elysium?
Everything. The Pale and the Useless. On the surface.
This is...
The
It's getting
outer
weird.
magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them.
That's kind of dark.
Really fucked up.
Talked to you before.
No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself. That's all you ever do. Even in your you'll be back in those cold snakeskins. Stinky boy.
I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things.
Am I
and
just
acting
tired
like
and
a clown.
broken?
Your mind is what now? I can't hear you. The rest is just a word dream. Jumbled up.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of
Oh, jeez.
new type of hangover.
There's another type.
Oh yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already.
Damn.
A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Damn. Wow, yeah, I didn't get any sleep.
Good going, buddy.
Is that how it's going to be now when I close my eyes?
Yes. Wait till you see the one with the chick in it. It's gonna be a good one. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What the hell's going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it?
Why is this happening?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more.
No.
Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself.
No, I can take this. I'm not going to go looking for speed.
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week. Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
No drug.
Suit yourself. Slow, sad shell man.
No drug. Okay. I need to do this. But I also need to do this. But I'm going to save here. Alright. I'm going to call here. Holy shit, this game. You're completely fine. Also, weird bad dream. Weird bad dream that's going to fuck you up. Alright. Gonna go ahead and wrap it up from here. Gonna go and take a break. Gonna go get some dinner. Get this uploaded to YouTube and all that jazz. Trying to figure out what my next move is gonna be. I'll figure it out. There's another move that I gotta make. I'm trying to think what would be the next move. I think the next move is to try to get into the Union building. So that'll be my next move. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a good time. I'm gonna pop up the thanks for watching. We're gonna put some gems. And then I'm gonna find something to read out and then go get dinner. Read out. Following. I don't want to read out to people that are reading out to.